History from grade 7. In this video, we will be seeing wastewater management in the lesson of science. So, we will be learning what is wastewater, how to manage it and what are its sources. Let's read the intro of the lesson. Contaminated water can pose serious health risks to humans and other living beings. To address this issue, wastewater management techniques are used to treat and clean the water. In this chapter, we will be learning and studying the techniques used to treat and clean the water. So, we will be learning the wastewater and its sources in the first topic. Wastewater is the polluted form of water that is usually created due to various human activities. That means wastewater is the polluted form. That means it's pollution. We know a lot of type of pollution like sound pollution, water pollution, air pollution. Like that, wastewater is an example of water pollution that is happening due to our human various activities. There are 4 types of them which we will be learning as we further get in. For example, we use water to wash our clothes, our hands and everything. However, once the water has been mixed with the detergent, it becomes unfit for further use. So we are washing our hands with hand wash. So after that we cannot use it for cooking or we cannot use it for other purposes, right? It becomes unfit for use. It's like a one-time use. So that is called as wastewater. We will be learning 4 types of them. Those are domestical, agricultural, industrial and biomedical. First, let's see the domestical wastewater. How it is produced? Produced from households activities. Contains food waste, soap, plastic and metal objects and feces. So, you know the household activities do the wash the dishes, cleaning, using the washrooms, washing our hands, everything comes under the domestical wastewater which is coming from our households and by us. Agricultural wastewater produced by various agricultural practices such as irrigation of crops. That means when you're watering the crops, right? After the crops are watered, we cannot take the water again and use it, right? So after it's irrigated. Irrigation is nothing but pouring water to the plants. Contains fertilizers and pesticides. The main reason why we can't and why we are calling this water as wastewater is because it contains fertilizers and pesticides. Let me explain it. Fertilizers are nothing but we eat different types of food to get different nutrition, right? Just like that, the plant needs some nutrition to grow healthy and strong. Those are called as fertilizers. Pesticides. We know that our humans, when we have sugar in our home, we protect it from ants and other sweet things. We have something, right? That is called as pesticides in our humans. But for plants, most importantly, insects start eating them and start destroying the crops. So they spread a chemical which is harmful for the insects and not harmful for the plants. Now the industrial. Industrial means you must be knowing the word industries. Produced from industries and factories during the manufacturing of various products in the form of effluent. So a new word is arrived. Effluent. We'll be knowing its meaning in the end after explaining. Sorry. So effluent means the liquid waste that is released into the water bodies. That means you must be seeing in many movies, not in movies, even in real life. Most factories are throwing this chemical and liquid waste into the water bodies which is causing water pollution. So effluent is nothing but the liquid, like the chemicals. Effluent is nothing but the chemicals released by the factories and the industries. So it contains metals, grease and toxic materials. So these grease and toxic materials are called as effluents. Biomedical wastewater. Produced as a result of various healthcare activities such as a patient care, medical tests and laboratory research. So now when we go to a hospital, you may be seeing everything and not you. For example, if you are injected in coronavirus, they gave us a vaccine, right? So after once it's injected, it should be thrown and disposed properly because it can contain disease harming germs. So you have to throw them after one use and people are throwing them into our water bodies. Contains disease causing germs. Just now I told disease causing germs. Even the smallest cold can be spread through that one time use. We learn learned that wastewater can have several sources. So we learned only the four main. There are many other uses through which wastewater arise. When the wastewater formed from sources such as homes, industries and agricultural fields contain dissolved or suspended organic waste such as feces, pesticides and vegetable peels, it is called sewage. So sewage is nothing but we learned domestic, agricultural, industrial and biomedical. All together in one place is called a sewage. So it contains a lot of contaminants. What is contaminants? That is nothing but the harmful substances like microorganisms and impurities in water which make unfit for our use. So we'll be learning three of them. Yeah. Microorganisms, impurity. Example, Vibrio cholera, Salmonella pratypi and protozoas. So Vibrio cholera is nothing but cholera. You know how it's caused due to all the water influation that, and which causes typhoid. Salmonella pratypi is causes typhoid, and protozoas cause dysentery. That is nothing but diarrhea. Next, inorganic impurities. Nitrate and phosphorate minerals from fertilizers and metals. So you know the fertilizers which I told you, the nutrition for plants, those are inorganic impurities, and other metal from industries. Organic impurities means the domestic wastewater, everything that contains the domestic wastewater. As I told, human feces, animal waste, oil, harmful organic chemicals, fruit and vegetable peels, all of those come under organic impurities. So in this we'll be seeing three more types of pollutions. Those are water pollution, spread of diseases and harmful for aquatic lives. So water pollution. Sewage contains several impurities which are released into water bodies. So it means that the water is unstable for us to use. Spread of diseases, you know. Sewage contains various disease causing germs. If human and animals consume the food or water from the sewage, they can be very harmful for aquatic life. Sorry. The sewage released in the water bodies can contain a lot of impurities such as nitrates, animal waste and fertilizers. And while releasing, the sewage causes a form of algae over the water bodies which suffocate the animals. You know the fish, the aquatic life, they get oxygen from the water present called as dissolved oxygen. But we take the gas form, but it is actually dissolved. The form fish and the aquatic life uses dissolved oxygen, which needs the oxygen to be mixed in the water. But due to the algae formed over the water, the oxygen cannot enter and causes suffocation for the aquatic life, known as eutrophication. I repeat, eutrophication. So this can be a new word that we can learn today. So that's all for today. See you next video. Bye all.